We talked earlier about pro wrestling. How
Yeah.
close were you in your 20s to getting into pro wrestling?
So I went to, what was it, WrestleMania 34, I think it was. It might have been 34 or 35 around there. They came to Anaheim, and I was the champion at the time. And they
This would
won.
have been way back then.
Yeah, it was
WrestleMania
2000.
34 would have been like a
2000.
few years ago. So that would have been like WrestleMania 16.
16, okay.
Yeah.
So it was 2000, and they had the ladder match that day. It was the Hardy Brothers versus the Dudley
TLC.
Boys. Yeah, so they had that, and I went and do I thought they were just interviewing me as a normal interview like this, kind of sit down talk, but what they're looking to see what type of personality I had, what type of character I had, and I didn't know that. And I wish I would have known that because I would have sold myself way better. I think I was too mellow-mannered. They wanted to see the crazy Huntington Beach bad boy.
Oh, wow.
That's what they wanted to see, and no one told me anything.
Yeah.
No one said a word to me about it at all. And I went in and kind of just was being very polite and, respectful, and never heard anything back. And then actually just, was it 2019, Shane McMahon reached out to me and says, what do you think about coming in and just trying it out? And I went and did it. And once again, I didn't think about this. And this is just about sitting here right now. I started thinking about it. I was like, that's why they didn't do it, because I wasn't over the top. They want someone over the top and just be not crazy, but just like be an eye catcher.
So you had a performance center tryout?
Yeah. I went to it. I went and trained there with Norman.
Norman Smiley?
Norman Smiley, yep. I trained with him, amazing teacher. And I was learning stuff that it took guys 6 months to learn. He's like, wow, man, you really got this. And then COVID came about, and I never heard anything
Well,
after
you were
that.
part of TNA for a little while.
Yeah, I did a little TNA. It was fun. It was more of being an enforcer. It was fun, but I would like to do some matches. I just think I have what it takes, and it would take a lot of hard work. I get it, but I think it'd be fun. It would just be a dream for you.
Be a lot of training.
It's a lot of training. I did it. I did the 2 weeks. Training twice a day. I did it and I put myself through it, and it was hard. It was like being in college wrestling again. My body, is subdued, no problem at all. I have no pain. After I was done, I thought I'd have neck problems. I've had 4 neck surgeries, and I didn't have any problems. It was good.
So as you sit here right now, nothing hurts on you?
Nothing. And I just got back from a 3-day fishing trip on the Red Rooster 3, and we pulled on a bunch of tuna, and my hands were sore, of course, from gripping. I mean, you're fighting a fish for 20, 30 minutes.
Sure.
I mean, it gets tough, but no pain. I'm very fortunate, man.
What do you accredit that to? Is it surgeries?
Surgeries, so 100% the surgeries for sure.
Stem cells?
My surgeon did an amazing job. I did stem cells once, and that was when I fractured my neck. I was supposed to fight Rampage, and one of the facets on C7, it fractured completely through. I actually went to Vegas, and he goes, kind of keep this low, but it's not supposed to be done here. Good thing he doesn't have his license anymore. He did something crazy, but I was kind of the test pig dummy, and I was willing to do it, and I did it. And let me tell you, 9 weeks later, there was no calcification around the facet at all. That's one of the main bones that stick out the side of your vertebrae itself. But there was no calcification, which meaning when it breaks, you usually get a little snap, and it healed completely through that there was no calcification at all. It didn't even look like it was broken before. And that was from stem cell. But the surgeries that I've had, he told me if I put the less hardware I put in you, the faster you're gonna be able to heal, and your body will be able to regenerate a lot faster. And once again, the CVAC was another one that helped out a lot because it helped my cardio through the roof.
Wow.
And just the recovery and the healing process, it was a lot shorter.